Hello guys, it's the Sun Gaming, and today I'm reacting to Girl Bullied for Being Too Hairy by DharMannStudios. Now as always, since this is a compilation, I'll only be reacting to the fourth story, as the others are not related to the thumbnail or the title. And as always, the link to the original video and the channel is in the description. Anyways, let's begin, shall we?
The only thing not had around here are the guys. Look at this nerd. She thinks she's in school. Hey, this is a pool, not a library. Dork. It's 1,000 degrees and she's wrapped up like a mummy.
What's your deal? Nothing. Stop it.
Hey, I'm just trying to help. If you leave that on, you're gonna get weird tan lines. And you're already weird enough. Holy cow! Or should I say hairy cow? Girl, do you even shave? And look at those arms. Oh, she's hairy everywhere. Like some kind of beast.
That should be illegal, like in a bathing suit. Seriously, she should go to jail.
So sorry.
Now, let's continue our discussion on the changes that young people go through during puberty. During this process, your voice can change, you can develop acne, and you can grow hair in new places.
Maya knows all about that.
Whitney, we're not gonna have any of that in here.
I honestly don't know why she's being bullied for that. Like, you're telling me that she's being bullied for essentially forgetting to shave? Is that it? Because all I've seen is hair growing in natural places. It's not like she's being too hairy in a literal sense where she grows more hair than the usual. No. Like, the difference is that she didn't shave yet. That's the whole difference. So, like this lesson just proves it. It's all natural. So, like, why the bullying? All she needs to do is just shave. That's it. Anyway, let's continue.
Now, one thing you might not know is that going through puberty, the body goes through a temperature change. But if you're hot right now, it's probably because the school air conditioner is broken. Brad, can you please take your seat? Now, this change in body temperature is due to an increased metabolic rate caused by growth spurts.
OMG, piddler! It looks like you're hiding a gerbil under there.
Whitney, what did I just tell you?
I'm sorry, I was just so shocked by whatever's happening under her arm.
What's happening is puberty. New hair growth is perfectly normal. And
Okay, how old are these girls? How old are they? Because, like, they look old enough that they would know about that stuff. Like, okay, like, you know, we tend to learn about puberty outside school a little earlier than usual. But, like, shouldn't she already know about this? Like, again, this is only because the girl didn't shave. All she needs is a razor and she's done. Like, again, why the bullying? Because this is something she can fix pretty easily. Just get a razor, shave, done. That's all, that's it. No more, no less. Anyway, let's continue.
there's nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, so leave her alone.
Whatever. We found this with the drama stuff and we knew it would be perfect for you. What do you think?
I think you should leave me alone.
Ugh, this girl is completely humorless. Come on, let's take a pic. Yeah. Smile. Oh. This is what you're gonna look like if you don't start shaving. Uh-oh. Look at your mustache. You're gonna get crumbs in it if you're not careful.
All right, keep it down and get back to your seats.
Maya, come sit with me.
What is he being bullied for? Like, I've seen these types of stories so many times that, let me guess, he also has a reason for being bullied? Because he's weird too? I'm gonna end up being true as always.
Thank you. It's the least I could do. Those girls are so mean. You have no idea. Actually, I do. Whitney and her friends used to pick on me last year. I've hated her ever since. I had my first period in class, and I had no idea it'd stain my pants. But Whitney made sure nobody would ever forget. After that, I became the laughingstock of my entire grade. I lost all my friends.
Okay, I honestly. Okay, anyway. So the two of them essentially are getting bullied for something natural. Like, again, these girls look old enough that most of them, if not all of them, should have reached puberty by now. Like, again, like, these guys, like, genuinely, they look like they should have hit puberty already. They look like, what, 15, 16, something like that? So, like, they look like they should have all experienced puberty by now. And second of all, like, puberty isn't a new thing. Like, in the new age of the internet, this type of stuff is fully well known. So, like, why are people being made fun of for this? Like, maybe back in, like, the 80s, 90s, 70s, stuff like that, I'd understand, since, there wasn't really a spread of information like there is today. So, if bullies saw something new that they didn't know, like hair growing in other places, or a period, they're gonna make a laughter out of it. They're gonna make fun of the person who had it. I'd expect that from back then, because there was a spread of information and they see it as weird. And you know that if bullies see something weird, they'll capitalize on it to make fun and bully the person to oblivion. So, like, and when it comes to the whole thing, like, again, why are they being bullied? Like, again, I'd understand this if it happened, like, a couple of decades ago, but nowadays, I don't understand why people would get bullied for this. This stuff is well known and perfectly natural. Like, the well known part is important. Like, again, bullies usually try to find something that they think is weird or unnatural about a person and make fun of them for that. But this doesn't work here because, again, like, all of them at this point should have learned it way before all of this happened. So, like, yeah, I don't honestly get how this could work. Anyway.
After that, I became the laughingstock of my entire grade. I lost all my friends. It's just not fair. Periods are natural, just like body hair.
Exactly. I would never laugh at somebody for getting their period. Girls need to stick together. Hey, look! Chewbacca's sitting with Leaky Lee. Hey, do you need a tampon? I wouldn't want you staining the chair.
Leave them alone, Whitney. Why do you gotta pick on everybody?
'Cause it's too easy. Ugly Betty. Can't believe the hairy girl made it through tryouts. Must be hard to run fast with all that wind resistance.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Like, this is usually an insignificant detail, but in a story like this, I've gotta look for it, because, like, I know, I'm telling you guys, I saw something here. Let me check again.
Must be hard to run.
Wait. Need to analyze it. Trust me, you'll understand in a minute. Is that a mustache I see? Like, I usually don't care, but, like, in a story like this where they make fun of her for body hair, I'm gonna look for it, and I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna emphasize it. Anyway, let's continue.
Run fast with all that wind resistance.
I guess I am fast enough. You're gonna let her get away with that?
Ouch! Are you all right?
I'm good. Thanks, Coach.
I'm good, thanks, Coach.
Okay, was that an illegal move or just skill? Because there's a difference. Like, if she used her skill, then I'm fine. Then I'm fine with it. But if she did a move that she shouldn't do, then yeah. Anyway.
That was some fancy footwork, Maya! Clearly you've been practicing. Thanks.
Those are some killer moves.
Really? Really? Yep. If you have been watching the DharMann channel for a while, you know exactly what this is. Like, I don't even need to say it. And if you're somehow new and don't know, because, like, I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't know, since DharMann does this stuff quite often, this is her crush. For the people who don't know, this is her crush. Like, especially when the music kicked in, I knew he was gonna be her crush. Like, I don't even need to do anything. That's my
I wish we could have you on our team.
Yo, Cody, found the hairy girl? Yo, her unibrow gives Chewbacca competition.
All right, man, let's go. Coach wants us on the field.
Yeah, come on.
I can hear you wincing.
Sorry.
You've done worse, trust me. What's up?
The mean girls at school, they won't stop making fun of me.
What a coincidence. Neither will I.
No, I'm serious. They keep bullying me.
About what? Your face, your personality, lots of good stuff there.
About my body hair. I just want to fit in. But they're just making it impossible for me.
Maya, I'm going to tell you something you already know. All the women in our family have a lot of hair. It's just how it goes. Some women are hairier than the others. There's nothing you can do about it except remove it.
Okay, you don't need to go as far as that thing. Just get a razor, that's all. And also for the whole thing about women being hairier than others, I guess, like that, does that really matter? Either way, they're gonna shave. Like, so what's the difference? In the end result is gonna be the same. Oh, okay, now I understand why they use that thing specifically. Anyway.
Does it hurt?
Every time.
Ouch!
What do you want me to do with this?
Keep it! Keep all of them! I'm not gonna hurt myself. I like my body the way it is. It's everyone else that has a problem. Ever since I was little.
What you looking at? I'm looking at pictures of models. And none of them look like you. Why is your skin so dark?
Well, I don't know. I never thought about it before.
It looks like you sat in the sun for a year.
Honestly, this seems like a curious question more than a question that's specifically for bullying. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, if I were to hear that question, I think of it as more of someone being curious because, you know, like, kids be curious, especially because they don't know anything about the world. So when they see a person that has a different hair color than them, they're gonna be like, why is your skin X thing? Sometimes white, sometimes dark, depends on who that person is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I see this question as more of a curious question rather than necessarily a question that's aimed at bullying. You know what I mean? Anyway.
Ugh.
Yeah, that sound was enough to convince me that I'm wrong.
Ugh, what are you eating? That's gross. It's my food. My mom made it. By puking in a bowl? Look at this slob. It's actually really good. It's barf.
All I ever wanted to feel was normal.
So, essentially, the only problem wasn't the hair, now was it? Essentially, so we have racism and what else? Like, what would that be classified as with the whole food thing? Like, what was it? What would it be? You know what? Now that I think about it, I don't know. Like, racism is well known, but I don't know what about the food, though. I don't know what to call that. Anyway, let's continue.
And the other kids just won't let me.
I know it is hard, but there are things you can do that might make things a little bit easier.
What did I say about the razor? What did I say about the razor?
Oh, finally the AC's working again. So you don't need to stand there anymore, idiot.
Oh my... Girl, what is with you? One day you're covered with hair and the next day you have some weird rash? What the heck?
Okay, I gotta ask, who was the person who was with her mother or her sister? Because anyway, either way, like, shouldn't she be there to tell her how to exactly do it? Because as we saw, if you do it incorrectly, you'll end up with some interesting results, to say the least. Anyway.
Are you okay?
I tried to shave, but it gave me all these itchy bumps.
Here, put some of this on. Did you shave because of Whitney? She's such a bully.
Like award-winning. Don't let what she says get you down, Maya. My grandma always says to be proud of who you are, not ashamed of how other people might see you.
I mean, does that really work in this scenario? Like, yeah, the bully kind of bullied her about it too much, but at the same time, like, I'm a man, so I can't really comment on it, but at the same time, like, I have a question. Isn't women shaving, like, fully natural? Doesn't everyone do it? Like, this is like saying, oh, don't worry about your hair growing too much, it's just natural, be proud of who you are. No. Like, society has standards and styles, you know? And for now, at least, the style is for women to shave. Like, honestly, her not shaving, like, I'm trying to be objective here, but I'll be honest, her not shaving essentially invites bullying, which is what happened, because when society expects women to shave, you gotta shave, you know what I mean? And before you say anything, society has always had trends. Always. One time a girl wears a dress that's really tight, one time does this, one time does that. There's always been these types of standards in society. That isn't anything new. Anyway, let's continue.
Cold enough for you? Man, this school went from an oven to a freezer. Thought you could use this.
Oh, thank you.
No worries. I'll see you at practice later.
Okay, honestly, I just want to skip like 10 seconds and because like I feel like the story isn't really advancing. Like, this is the type of thing where I feel like they're taking way too much time with this. Like, for 9 minutes, they've barely done a thing. They've genuinely barely done a thing. It feels like they stayed on some set pieces way too long. Like, I've seen other DharMann videos do way more with 9 minutes. And mind you, I don't talk about the super short ones that are from channels like DharMann Bonus. I mean, in the normal ones, in the 20 to 30 minute ones, I've seen way more done in 5 minutes. Sorry, in 9 minutes. Like, honestly, I'm just gonna skip until I see something meaningful.
Plenty of hair to stay warm.
Yeah, she can make her own out of it.
Yeah, whatever, guys. I've seen you in the locker room. Got enough hair to clog up an ocean.
Yeah, but we're dudes. We're supposed to be hairy.
Yeah, even on our backs. What? It's totally normal.
So, why are you defending this freak, man?
Come on, let's go.
Like, again, this whole rash thing is just her doing it incorrectly. It's not just like bad messaging about shaving. She just did it incorrectly. Many women shave regularly and and nothing happens to them. She just happened to do it incorrectly because she was a first timer. Anyway.
I saw her coming here.
Maya, where are you?
Go away!
Why aren't you changing in the locker room with us? Got something else to hide?
Is it chest hair?
Maybe it's a tail.
Leave me alone.
To be proud of who you are, not ashamed of how other people might see you.
I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. I am not ashamed. I said, leave me alone.
Wow, look at those legs. No wonder you're hiding in the stall. Where are you going? I've got to teach you a grooming lesson. It's called
get plucked. Stop
She's gonna do the eyebrows, isn't she?
it! Let me go!
Hold still. I'll get rid of those bushy brows. Can you believe her? A free beauty treatment, and this is the thanks I get.
Help me!
This is the things I get. Okay, not good timing, but like, yeah, I know what she'll do. She'll shave off the entire eyebrow, isn't she?
Help me! Get away from her!
Is that woman her mother, her sister? Who is she? How did she get here?
Are you okay?
Yep, that was her sister.
Hey, are you alive under there? I see a bump. It is moving. There you are. Listen, I know you've been through a lot, but you can't hide in bed forever.
Yes, I can.
What about school? What about soccer? You've got your first game this weekend.
I'm not playing. In fact, I'm never leaving my room again.
Come on, Maya.
Come on, what? I tried to make myself look better, and it backfired.
For the last time, the only reason this happened is because of the fact that you did it the wrong way, not because the way itself is bad. Like, this is like saying, I know this would be that similar, but like, this is like saying, oh yeah, I tried cooking for the first time, but then it backfired because I didn't follow the recipe that well, because, you know, maybe she did it, because maybe you don't know the measurements and stuff like that well, and in the end, you ended up with a messy meal, or maybe something that wasn't even edible. Like, just because you failed the first time doesn't mean that they meant the thing itself is bad. Like, you see what I mean? You see what I mean? Anyway, let's continue.
I even tried standing up for myself, and that didn't work either. I'm always gonna be bullied, no matter what I do. Can we turn around?
Come on, Maya, you can do this. You should do this. You're the best player on the team.
I'll have to show my legs and arms.
And your insane soccer skills, which will make him forget all about it.
I don't know about that.
Maya, trust me. It's gonna be okay.
I want to ask, why is she so worried about her about the others seeing her legs and hands? Like, I know it's because of the hair, but like, the bullies are her bullies in the soccer team too? Because that's the only thing that's gonna explain it. Because aside from that, I don't see why she tries to do that. Anyway.
What are you covered up for? The game's about to start? Well? Ugh. Somebody pull a yellow card on those arms. Should she even be allowed to play? Seriously, what if she starts shedding? We could breathe in all of those hairs and choke.
I genuinely want someone to pull her sleeve right now and show her so that she gets there. So that the woman gets her revenge. Like, I genuinely want that to happen. I don't want just an accept yourself message. I want her to be exposed, man. I genuinely want her to be exposed. Anyway.
You freak.
You're the freak, Whitney. Don't you know body hair is in?
Ugh.
Maya, you're beautiful just the way you are.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
What's the... Expose her. Don't tell me she isn't. They didn't...
Thank you, guys.
Oh, thank you for that. But she's just struggling.
Yeah, I'm done.
And now because she's hairier than the other girls?
Why do women have to be ashamed of things they can't change?
Okay, first of all, the whole thing, see, they can't change. Like, of course, she can't, okay, her name is Maya, right? I hope her name is Maya, because honestly, I am done. I'm genuinely done with the whole naming thing, so, like, first of all, for Maya, like, of course, she can't change the whole Indian thing, but the whole hair, she can't change. She genuinely can't change it. All she needs is a razor. That's all she needs. Like, why are they acting like her having hair is that big of a deal? Like, she can just shave it. What do you mean she can't change it? She can absolutely change it easily. Oh boy, this is the acne thing all over again. First of all, we had the acne girl who took the whole acne thing way too much, too hard, as if it can be changed easily, and now we have Mrs. Hair. Oh boy, you gotta really repeat this, DharMann. If you guys don't know, in a video that came out like months ago, there was a girl that was ashamed of herself to the point that she was putting filters on her Instagram photos or whatever because she was ashamed of her acne because she quote unquote couldn't change it, even though she could easily go to a doctor. Like, I don't know who's supposed to be a specialist there exactly, like who's the specialist in that thing, but like she should go to the doctor in that field and she'll be able to get rid of it easily. And this is the same thing all over again. We have a girl that has hair that's higher than normal, and quite literally all she needs to do is shave it. Like, it isn't that hard. It isn't that hard. Like, come on.
Exactly. No.
She's definitely not alone. I know a ton of people who'd love to help.
I honestly just wanted to skip this all.
What do you have to say about that?
That I'm surrounded by a
Harry Hydrant. Show is pull up those sleeves. I'm done. Pull those sleeves and show it. Show that she's like them. Show it.
bunch of hairy, unhygienic weirdos.
Is that so? There is nothing to be ashamed about the female body. Who should be ashamed are women who choose to put other women down, especially their own teammates. I have received multiple reports that you and Melanie have been
Okay, just please show them having the same thing. If it's supposed to be natural, which it is, then show them having the same thing to show that they're hypocrites. Like, genuinely, just show it. It's natural. They can easily be caught. Why don't you show it?
bullying students in school, including people right on this field. So you're going off the field. You're not.
Yeah, I'm done with it. Boom, 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 done, done, done.
But pay attention to the subtleties. How the light gently wraps around the curves. The texture of the skin. The vibrant colors that breathes life into the image. It's the small details that transforms a sketch into a work.
Wait, oh, yeah. Second. So if you guys don't know, this is a different story. I don't know why I got confused for a second, but hey, since we want a good end screen. Yeah, where is it? Wait, where is the end screen? Okay, so is there no end screen or what? Yep, here it is. So, anyways. So first of all, with the whole being too hairy shtick, of course embrace your body and all that, but like, they did the same thing they did with the acne one. If you don't, again, I'll repeat this because it's the story in that one was quite similar, where essentially, they had it where a girl was, if you guys didn't watch the story, they had it where a girl had acne on her face, and she was an influencer, you know, on Instagram and all that. She was using filters to hide it, and acting like the acne is a permanent thing that she can never fix, even though she could quite literally fix it by either getting medicine, or if push comes to shove, she could just go to the doctor of that field. Like, I don't know what the field in that kind's name is, but like, you know, you guys know what I mean, right? You know what I mean. So like, why didn't she just shave? Like, for the story of that one, why didn't she go to a doctor? And for the story of this one, why didn't she just shave? Like, again, why do they show it as if shaving is bad? Like, I feel like they show it as if shaving is bad and are like, embrace your body or whatever. Like, everyone embraces their body. Just to show you how ridiculous that is, let's look at it from another perspective. So, this is essentially similar to saying, hey, see that individual that looks like he needs a haircut? He has too much hair on his face. So, like, just he should just go to a hairstylist or go to a barber. Just go to a barber. See, the same thing. All she needs to do is shave. That's it. That's genuinely it. No more, no less. And also about embracing yourself, obvious and stuff like that. But again, they approach it as if, shaving is bad and you should embrace yourself, which again, I presented with the haircut example is totally ridiculous. Just like how someone shaves their hair, someone shaves the hair in other body parts. It's not like it's different. Let's not act like it's different here, people. Let's not act like it's different. Many people do it. That's the norm. Okay, so anyways, so about this whole story, like, I feel like it wasted my time. Like, I feel like I genuinely wasted my time here. Because they tackle an issue that woman could easily fix. Like, what? Did you, what? Okay, she did a bad attempt the first time, and because of that, she got a rash. That was only a bad attempt, and to show you an example, just to show you that a bad attempt isn't bad, because some of you may be convinced that she should just embrace herself. Like, of course, embrace herself, but like, let me show you an example, show you about the whole bad attempt thing if you aren't convinced. Let's say cooking, for example. Let's say someone tries to cook for the first time, they're following the recipe, but let's say, for example, they didn't fully understand what teaspoon meant, what tablespoon meant, stuff like that, and ended up doing the wrong stuff, and in turn made food that was less than desirable. If that was the case, should that person stop cooking? Obviously not. Just try again. This is the same thing. Okay, anyway, so you guys so much for watching. On the left is my most recent video, on the right is the video you can recommend. As always, the links to the channel and the original videos are in the description, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.